Hi everyone. I'm coming to you today from my minivan, just so I can get some quiet time. Um, yeah, I have a minivan. Yeah. Yep. Anyway, what I'm going to talk about today is some ideas about how a middle-aged person, I'm 39, can can feel and look better. Just ideas that I have, things that I implement. I feel like I'm pretty youthful for 39, and I have some tips to share if anyone is interested or resonates with what I'm saying. Here they are. So I'm going to list numerically the ideas that I have and the things that I implement to keep feeling youthful and have a zest for life. They're not in any specific order, like of importance. They're just there in numbered order. So I will start with number one. Number one, include lots of fruits and vegetables in your daily eating. And by lots, I mean like a ton. A good way to include them, for me at least, is to make smoothies. Like, for instance, lately in the morning, well, actually, I usually don't eat anything until afternoon. That's just like what works for my body. Usually, the first smoothie that I have is like a green, a green smoothie. It's actually the color green and has lots of green vegetables in it. Usually, I make a green smoothie for my first meal of the day. And then later in the day, I usually make like an orange smoothie, orange colored. So, like, I'll put carrots, usually oranges, mangoes, and some other things in it. If anyone wants a smoothie recipe, I can talk about that at a later time. But yeah, so include lots of fruits and vegetables in your daily life, and smoothies are a great way to get lots of them in your body. So that's number one. Number two is, by and large, since I was about 30 years old, I haven't drank much alcohol at all. Not to say like before 30 I was an alcoholic or anything, which I certainly wasn't, but I did the whole you're in your 20s, you like to kind of drink a little bit, and I definitely did that in my 20s. I even smoked cigarettes in my 20s, but since the age of 30, when I drink, it's pretty occasional. It's like just like a beer or a glass of wine. It's nothing excessive at all, and I go for large stretches, like 2 years, year without drinking anything. So the past decade, it's been very light on the alcohol, absolutely no cigarettes, and I feel like that's probably affected me mentally, just keeping a clear head, and also I think it's affected my physical appearance as well. I mean, alcohol affects your skin, and so does smoking, obviously, so there's that. Third on the list, maybe an obvious one, sleep. I have gone through periods where I don't get enough sleep. I'm a mother, so being a mother, you can't put your sleeping really first in all circumstances, but you have to try your best to get enough sleep. Yeah, and just like with working, sometimes I wouldn't get enough sleep either. But anyway, you have to prioritize sleep, find out how much sleep your body needs, and if you're not getting the sleep that your body needs, I feel like your body and your mind, your looks, and your clarity of thinking will definitely suffer. So getting enough sleep is number three. Number four, I really enjoy being outside. Maybe most people do, but I feel like, kind of in today's world, a lot of people have stepped away from spending a lot of time outside. I like to get outside, as much as possible. I like to be around trees a lot. I like to have the sun on my skin. I don't really wear skin protection on my face or my body. There are different reasons for that, but I feel like maybe it's to my benefit. Of course, I don't live in the tropics either. I live in a more mild area, so there's that. But yeah, definitely getting outside, getting some sun, being around trees, all of that. It's great for your body and mind. Number five, water. When I look at my habits, I notice that compared to a lot of people, I drink a lot of water. I drink purified water. I don't just drink it straight out of the tap. I can't really tolerate that, and I don't think it's the best for us, but to each their own. Yeah, so definitely make a point of staying hydrated, drinking a lot of water. It's imperative for our bodies to have enough water. That's kind of like where I'm at ideologically now. Water is good for us. We need to drink a lot of it. So yeah, make sure that you are drinking enough water every single day. Do your best. Number 6, and this is just me reflecting on my own personal life. And I'm not saying everyone should do this or it's necessarily the right thing to do, but just like looking back on my own life, I've never really eaten a lot of meat for most of my life. I've been a vegetarian or a vegan, so I feel like that could have affected the way I am, the way I look. Not eating a lot of meat. I'm not saying there's anything to back up what I'm saying. I'm just I'm commenting on the life that I've led. I've been mostly vegan and vegetarian my whole life, from childhood into adulthood. I did, for the past year, a year and a half now, I have been eating some chicken and turkey, but that's a whole other story. But yeah, so living a mostly meat-free life that might have affected me and my physical appearance, maintaining some youth as a 39-year-old. So there's that. Number 7, I would say this is obvious. We need to maintain a good body weight for our bodies. Throughout my adult life, I've always engaged in some sort of exercise. I've gone through periods of, really enjoying jogging or just, even just walking. Gone through periods where I do a lot of yoga. Lately, my thing has been weightlifting. I was even a trainer. So incorporating exercise into your life and trying to maintain a good body weight for your body size is really important, in my opinion, for maintaining a youthful appearance in middle-aged, and even having a good mental outlook, because if we can't move our bodies the way we want to, it does affect us mentally. And if we don't feel good about our bodies, that also affects us mentally. So there's that. I keep saying there's that. I'm sorry, this is not very great as far as my lingo is going, but I'll improve on that in later videos. Sorry. And I'm going to touch on, for my next number, I think we're at 7. I could be wrong, could be 6 or 7. Sorry, lost track. Keep on apologizing. Sorry about that. Haha. Anyway, the next one I'm going to touch on is meditation / keeping a good relationship with, your spiritual side, maintaining a connection to what you believe in, whether that's, whatever you believe in, whatever religion you partake in, just actively engaging in that, having some sort of guidance system in your life. I feel like that helps me, at least. Usually anyway, I won't go into that too much in detail. I don't want to ostracize anyone, but, definitely engaging in your spiritual or religious beliefs. I feel like that really impacts the way a person feels mentally, for the better, and that kind of translates to your physical appearance. The eyes are the windows to the soul, so if your soul is feeling clouded and depressed and lost, that will kind of go through your eyes. I definitely noticed that in myself, for sure. When I'm feeling lost, like I can see it in my face, and I think that's the same for a lot of people. So there's that. Keep saying there's that. Sorry. And to kind of go along with that, I would say, no matter your religious beliefs, meditating. I got into meditation about a year and a half ago, and I definitely have noticed very positive outcomes in doing that. Lately, I mean, like in the past 2 months, I've kind of stepped away from it, but I intend to get back in it. Even like 5 minutes meditating, like in the morning, or whenever it suits you, or whenever you think it would suit you best, can really, 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 really help. If you're at work and you have a little break, meditating during a little portion of your break do wonders. If you're parents, you don't work, implementing that meditation sometime during your day is really helpful. So meditating, good thing to do to maintain your youth and zest for life into middle age. And the last one I think I'm going to touch on today, maybe I'll have a part 2 for the series, but the last one I'm going to touch on for today is surround yourself with people who have a zest for life. Like I said, I'm a mom, so I'm around my children. And they, of course, being children, they have a real zest for life, and it rubs off on you. So you kind of, birds of a feather flock together. You are who you hang around. Find some people in your life who have an enthusiasm for being alive, and enthusiasm for, having goals. Just, they're not, sometimes when we get in middle age, we can become jaded. We don't want that. It's not good to be jaded, of course. I'm using very simple language. Yes, try to find some people to be around who have a zest for life, and that zest for life will rub off on you. So anyway, thank you anyone who listened to this. I appreciate you taking the time to listen to this video, and I hope you gathered something from what I said. Don't know everything, but I'm just hoping that someone can benefit from my tips, or be invigorated to, maybe get back to some good habits. So there's that. Anyway, thank you very much. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and hope to make more videos in the future. I hope everyone has a fantastic day. Thank you so much.